Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me from, to the Black Street Tonight Africa Rising channel. And as we always do it, we bring you live episodes from the continent of Africa. What's going on right? What's going on positive? So Senegal's trains, oh my goodness. Nigerians are making the rules and Senegal is also putting the trains on the rails. Is it rails on the trains? No, trains on the rails. Yeah, the train goes. Yeah, so Senegal, come on. Sorry, today I haven't eaten and it's really cold. Alright, so Senegal is finally putting the trains on the rails. Oh my goodness, just look at this. Just look at it. You see, when I talk about Africa Rising, it's not that maybe we are going to space and maybe we are not going to Mars. But I feel like our leaders are beginning to see the tech that's going on in the other world. And that is all about Africa Rising. We just have to see it, cry for it, and they will do it for us. Just look at this. I mean, they might not be the fastest trains that you've ever seen, but they might be the safest, most convenient, and very pocket-friendly. Apparently, this train was constructed by some two French companies, Engie and Theos Group, with a sum of about 1.3 billion. That's a whooping US dollars. Now, that's a lot of money. Oh, well, like I said, it's good when our leaders are rather spending this huge amount of money in some of this infrastructure that is going to go a whole long way to help the country. Apparently, these trains are supposed to convey about 100,000 to 150,000 people a day. In fact, between the Damianado-Dakar rail line, which is some 30 kilometers away from each other, it will take the train some 45 minutes to arrive. So not very speedy, but very reliable. And apparently these trains leave in some 15 minutes interval. So within an hour, about 6 trains would have gone and still on their way returning. This is huge. This is outstanding. And man, I just hope Ghana, Nigeria, and all that will emulate this and get these trains working. I mean, Ghana started it, we made an episode about it. Nigeria has also started it, we made an episode about it. But in the extension and really extending it throughout the whole continent, extending it throughout the whole country, and probably even in view of this AFCFTA, the African Continental Free Trade Area. If we had rail lines connecting all these major African countries and major cities, we can't even say we are connecting all our cities, but let's try to connect the capitals alone with rail lines. Can you imagine the goods, the people, the freedom in moving around Africa, the tourism that even Africa, with about some 2 billion, almost 2 billion people living on that continent. Can you imagine the money that we within Africa can actually generate? I think now the time has come. Ghana has started the rail lines, Nigeria has started the rail lines, and Senegal is also on the verge of doing it. Kenya, Tanzania. How about we try to do inter-country connection? How about that? Yeah, so Senegal, that is good. Just that charity, they say, begin at home. And so do it as you're doing over there. And we hope that all the other countries around you will emulate, get these speed trains. I mean, they are not very speedy, like I said, but just get these ones. And not only are they going to stop the traffic and the congestion, but these trains are apparently the cheapest that you can find. $3 per ticket. Well, in Senegalese terms, it might be very expensive, but I think relatively they are quite affordable. So yeah, that's Senegal for you. Really enjoying opening up with these rail lines, and I hope, like I said, other African countries can emulate that. Africa is indeed rising, transportation and all. Alright, let's move on to our second and really last story. We don't want to make this long. I'm going to speak to you about a lady, a Nigerian real estate and oil business mogul, Natasha Kpoti, who has done the unthinkable. Wait. Maybe it is thinkable. Somebody has probably done it before, talking about Aliko Dangote, the continent most rich. Yeah. And I said rich with all my teeth out. But we will come to Dangote later. But today is all about Natasha Kpoti, who has done the unthinkable by constructing the Igara-Ibere Road in Kogi State. Okay, so the road actually stretched beyond Kogi State. Mind you, this episode was actually captured from Adiola Following's channel, and then we tried to do our own research, and then we found out that was true. That Natasha Kpoti, yes, Nigeria's Kogi State Governor hopeful Natasha Kpoti, and I say it again, a real estate and oil business mogul, has done the unthinkable by constructing the 25-kilometer Igara Ibero road with her own pocket money. Now, but is it something to talk about since people do it in the Western world? Yes, it is. Because when it comes to Africa, people literally want to be in government before they do something like that. Yes, usually they do that as a leverage for political gains. That is, usually they try to do some of these charitable works during election. But mind you, there isn't any election about to go on right now. But this lady who has constructed even the stretch of the road that extended beyond the state in which she initially aspired for is making news, and the people are not really taking it lightly. They have eventually made her a traditional chief. Yes, a lady, a chief in that traditional area where that incident happened. So apparently this road has been there for over 30 years and has not been touched. When I say not being touched, with all its deplorable and dilapidated part, which end up making cars get congested, and because of that, it has become a den of thieves and armed robbery. Because if your car gets stuck, welcome to hell. If you don't lose your tires, you're actually going to lose your head. So cars get stuck and people run away from these cars and find shelter, because if you try to stay there for quite a while to repair, your goods will be looted. You might lose your car tires, your engine, and if you don't even take care, your head. That is what has been going on there for quite some time now, and this road has been there, being a trap and all that. You can see cars stacking and all that, and no one has actually paid attention. And just as Adul actually said, probably somebody has cleared it off the government check saying that it has been repaired, but no and no and a big no, it has never been repaired. But this lady, oh my goodness, I'm so full of admiration for her. Look at her beauty. Ah gosh, this is what we call real beauty, not slave queens and kings who yeah, I wouldn't say much. Yeah, well off in terms of showing their body than showing their pocket. So this lady has actually done the unthinkable by constructing this road. I mean, and guess how much money that she had to spend? Some 750,000 US dollars. Apparently she thought it was going to be less, but when she went there and saw the state of the mess that this road has accumulated over the past years, the mud and all that, she had to literally take off everything and put the underground with rocks before she laid the asphalt and all that. 3 good layers for this particular road. So I don't think it's going to spoil anytime soon. And so thank you so much, Natasha, Miss Kpoti, yes, for that wonderful charity work that you've done in solving that particular problem that has been there for quite a while now. First of all, you have put the armed robbers and the thieves on that road out of business, and that is good. Yeah, so they will apparently change the venue of their job, office, but not the job itself. But anyway, I think you've done your part, because for Africa, when a person contests for a state governor and loses, literally they wash their hands of anything charity in that particular community. But this lady has gone beyond that to actually construct even a road that is beyond her electoral area, I would say. And so purely you can say it wasn't done for political gains. And I think we really have to salute and really celebrate such people, so that it will be an encouragement for people. I made mention of Aliko Dangote, and that's why I said maybe what this lady has done is building upon the legacy that Aliko Dangote has done when he constructed the 45-kilometer Obajana Kaba road. Yes, early this year. And so and that road was actually a dual carriage. And so yeah, that was what some of these millionaires and these rich people on the continent has to actually do. It shouldn't always be the government. I mean, the government is the biggest spender and all that, but when we leave everything into the government's hand, these things that could easily be solved will never be solved. So thank you so much, Aliko Dangote and Natasha, for paving the way. I hope people in Ghana learn. I hope people in South Africa, I hope people in Senegal, Mali, Guinea, Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia and all learn to do this. It might be just a simple act of charity. Yeah, it takes money, but guess what? You end up solving a whole decade canker that, well, if you're into politics, might win you your seat eventually. Because look at how people are trooping in for Natasha. Who knows? People might even change their voting area to come and vote for her in Kogi State to dethrone a popular Yaya Bello. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the news all for you. Kudos, Natasha, for such a wonderful. I mean, you are not just beautiful, you're also kind. I'm married, else I would have waited for your daughter. That's just by the way. We hope to bring you more. Stay tuned. If you are new here, kindly subscribe. My name is Bakri Bernard Bowman. This is the Black Street Tonight Africa Rising channel. We bring you everything black entertainment news, usually the positive side, and then we bring you the positive vibe on the continent of Africa. Yeah, we have to tell our own stories, and we tell it the way we want it. See you when I see you.